Alright, what is up, y'all? Today we are here with week 5, I think? Maybe 4? Probably 5. I don't remember anymore, TBH. But we're going up against LycanLord in the Alolan Pre-Bank League. Now, spoilers, this dude, as you can probably tell from the thumbnail, it's a good battle, as far as our side goes. But, he doesn't have the best team. Like, no offense to LycanLord, but his team was a bit weird and super weak to our team. He has Toxapex, Decidueye, Crabominable, Gengar, Goodra, Umbreon, Mega Camerupt, Victory Bell, Relicanth, and Glaceon. So, when you look at his team, his Earthquake switch in is Decidueye, which is weak to knockoff, and he doesn't really have anything that can revenge it without, dying. The only thing that's going to outspeed it is Gengar, and that could hit us with a Dazzling Gleam, but that's not going to, or a Focus Blast, but he's not going to hit Focus Blast, and he's not going to kill us with Dazzling Gleam. So, the first thing we brought was Crocodile. With an Assault Vest, we're guaranteed to live pretty much any attack from any of his Pokemon. We have enough speed for a max speed Goodra just in case. The rest just kind of tossed into HP. With Moxie, after a +1 boost, we OHKO just about everything. Like, everything except for, I think, the Goodra, and maybe the Crabominable, depending on how he invests. But Earthquake just completely runs through his team, and everything that doesn't die to Earthquake dies to knockoff. So this guy is, oh man, it's just there. It's just there to be a dick and just knock everything off. Earthquake everything. We got Facade just in case we get burned by like a Scald or something, then we can still do some damage with that. And then Brick Break, because I think we've seen him bring screens before, and then also it'll be there for like Glaceon, just for dicks and gigs, Then we have yet another thing that has no switch-ins on his team, but not very many people have a switch in this thing. We have Kartana or Emo Scizor. With the Focus Sash, we're guaranteed to live any one hit, even if it's like a HP Fire or some shit, obviously. But these 3 attacks are really all we need, and we hit everything on his team deadsed. Like, we kill it in one hit, or we hit it super effectively, which it will probably still die in one hit. But this thing is just ridiculous versus his team. Outspeeds everything except for Gengar, and we have the Sash there just in case, Gengar is the revenge killer. And with SD, if he wants to play around with Protects or swapping out or anything, we can SD on his predicted switches and Protects and whatnot. This thing is just here to clean up his team. And I know you've already seen the title of the video, you already know what's about to happen, but hold your fucking horses, buddy. Then we got a Lumberry Dragonite with Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Extreme Speed, Adamant Nature. Basically, this is just here for yet another win con. Lumberry, just again for Scald or Will-O-Wisp or whatever he wants to do to us or try to do to us. Extreme Speed, just priority, even though the only thing that we won't outspeed at +1, I think, would be like a Scarf Gengar, and we can't Extreme Speed it, so I don't know, it's there, man, whatever. But that's what this thing does. It's just I think like a third, not secondary, but like thirdendary fucking win condition. So that's that. Then we have Rhydon, which once again we already established that his team was not good versus like ground types. The only thing that wants to switch in on Earthquake is Decidueye. We have Ice Punch. We're max attack, max HP. We are bulky as fuck. Rhydon does not mess around, especially if you hit it on the defensive side. That's not, it's not happening. Roar. Basically, we're gonna lead with this. Get up Stealth Rocks, Earthquake everything but Decidueye, and Ice Punch the shit out of that. He wants to try to set up or do anything stupid, Wish Pass with Umbreon. We'll just roar him around a bit. See what happens. And then just for like the one defensive thing on the team, even though it's it's a attacker too, we just have a kind of bulky but definitely hits hard Mega Blastoise, Modest Nature, Rapid Spin, Aura Spear, Ice Beam, Scald. We definitely need Rapid Spin just in case because we have Sash Kartana as well as a Dragonite, so we ain't trying to have no hazards. Also have Sturdy on this guy, so hazards are bad. Aura Spear for like Umbreon, Crabominable, stuff like that. Scald for everything else, and Ice Beam for Decidueye. This guy doesn't deal with Toxapex very well, but everything else on the fucking team does, so fuck it, Then, shout out to our boy Sweet Potato. He brought this set, I think, every week in the PCP, but he didn't have Earthquake, he actually ran Ice Beam. But, our guy has a has a Toxapex, so we definitely need the Earthquake. With the weakness policy, this thing just hits like a fucking truck, and we can Aqua Jet the Gengar, so even though he outspeeds us by like a fuckload, then we'll still kill it. That's going to be the team builder. I do like making these APL videos a little bit shorter than like my PCP videos, just because it's more of a for funsies league. We like to bring some wacky shit. But yeah, let's jump right into the battle. Here we are with the battle. As you can see, their team, it's like I say this every time. This video was a long fucking time ago, but he made some trades over the course of the thing. But on the document it said, you know, what I read off to you. But I believe he traded. I want to say it was Probopass for Glaceon, and I think he had Carbink over. I don't even know, honestly. I imagine it was low tiered, but I don't know. Basically, he has a fucking Carbink, and we have a fucking Kartana, so it doesn't matter anyways. But yeah, he has Carbink, Probopass, fucking Relicanth, so that's 3 fighting weaknesses right there. Well, not, you know. That's 3 Kartana weaknesses right there. Then we got Victory Bell, Toxapex, and Decidueye. So, sorry about my chair, it's loud as fuck, and I can feel mosquitoes biting me. But, yeah, so we'll just jump right in. Like I said, we're going to lead with Rhydon, and he doesn't really have a good switch into that. So he has this guy, and he just gets up a layer of Toxic Spikes, which does not matter, because we're doing 80% with that. He actually has Liquidation over Scald, which was probably pretty bad because Scald had a good chance. Would have done more than that because we're not very specially bulky, and it also would have probably burned us because it's Scald, but he has Liquidation. Whatever. Goes for the Baneful Bunkers. We just Earthquake again. What are you gonna do, you know? He can probably switch into Decidueye here, so we just went for the Roar just to make sure he didn't, you know, get that initiative into Decidueye and then kill us for no reason. But now he has Relicanth, right? And normally we would be forced out by Relicanth, and we have a Kartana right there that we can go hard into. We have a Blastoise right there that we can go hard into. But, nah, we ain't doing that. So he Waterfalls, we live with 10%, and kill it with an Earthquake, which is fucking insane. Relicanth is pretty fucking bulky, so I don't even understand what happened there. But Carbink comes in, and we just go for the Roar again, because this is prime Kartana fodder right here. So we got the rocks up, Sturdy will be broken, we outspeed everything. You already know what time it is. We can go right into Scizor, Smart Strike, times 4 effective. Even if you were max defense, that does not matter. And we're +1. So Victory Bell comes out, right? We just Smart Strike that thing, but he reveals the Protect. I don't believe he was Black Sludge, so yeah, it doesn't even end up mattering. We go for that. He Leaf Blades, which is actually pretty fucking cool because he doesn't have the HP Fire. So he could have brought us down to our Sash there, but he does not. He just goes for the Leaf Blade. And then switches out into Probopass as we get off a Swords Dance predicting the switch. So, at this point, it's over. You know, I'm just going to let it play. Smart Strike, or Sacred Sword, just kills the fuck out of that big-nosed bastard. His pedophile mustache. Decidueye's out. What are you going to do? Get Smart Struck, bitch. It's shiny, though. I did like that shiny sprite. But it's just fucking done. It's over. GG, no re, Baneful Bunker, or Steel type, whatever. He's just delaying the match at this point. Leaf Blade just gets, whew, crit does not matter, and now we're at max attack, and he has a Victory Bell that dies to rocks. And that's what happened, you know? Sometimes, if you have a team with half the members that are weak to Kartana, not sometimes, all the time, but if you have if you have all your team weak to Kartana, you're gonna get swept by Kartana, and it's gonna be awesome. Not for you, but yeah, I fucking love Kartana, man. Akame, Kartana, even though it's not named Akame in this, that's its name. You know, you remember. So that's gonna be it. Go ahead and like, subscribe, do all that bullshit, and I will see you guys in a couple days for the Leaf Green Randomizer. Bye. Forever.